1, 2, boom. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign, dear viewer. What's up, YouTube? Jack here from Minnelli Studio Entertainment, and I'm here to bring you another review. Today's review is going to be about Vice Squad, released by Kino Lorber, and this is a 4K UHD film. This is a film I've never seen before. It was a blind bot, and I actually got a pretty good story about it. I talked about it in my recent pickups for June, but to give you the Clip Notes version, this film was marked for $4.99 when it was a $49.99 film. They made a mistake. They honored it. I'm thankful for it because I was able to buy this 4K, and I'm trying to expand my 4K collection, and you know what? Like I said in the video, I'll buy anything for $5. However, the point of this video is, was this film worth the $5, or should I have kept my coupon and spent it on something else? I don't know. I'm going to go brew some coffee. I'm going to start the PS5, and I'm going to watch the film. And next time you see me, I've watched the film. So here's the front. Take a look at it yourself. I personally really love this cover. This high black and white contrast with this Vice Squad in red. And yes, dear viewers, your eyes do not deceive you. That is a $49.99 price sticker right next to a $4.99 sticker. I'm sorry to keep harping on it, but just telling you out there, there are deals out in the wild that are not regular. And you just gotta be patient, and you gotta have the tenacity, and you gotta go out there and find them. You know, this was an odd find. I was not even in my local Barnes & Noble. I was over an hour away from my home. I was visiting family, and I just stepped into this Barnes & Noble. So you never know what you're gonna find out in the wild. That's my motto. So this is the back. Again, some nice colors, you know, showing how gritty the film's gonna be. Kino Lorber right there. So the film came out in 1982. It's in color. It's 97 minutes. The aspect ratio is 1:85:1, and it's in 4K and English subtitles. Special features, a ton of special features that have commentary with filmmakers, actors, interviews with actors, interviews with all kinds of people. A lot of great special features. Kino Lorber always delivers when it comes to special feature packages. That's why they're one of my favorite labels, because they're probably my second favorite boutique label, you know, after Criterion. I just love Criterion so much. They're my favorite, but Kino Lorber really gives them a run for their money. I think they have the same caliber of film with some caveats. You know, they'll do high art French films, and then they'll do schlocky films, which I love. You know, the noir box sets, the spaghetti westerns, the regular westerns. They have so many films that I love and I want for my collection. But, you know, maybe one day I will. So let's open this up. Ta-da! Now, slip cover off. So, same treatment. The beautiful black 4K UHD case. I love it. You know, I'm a huge Blu-ray fan, but 4K is really winning me over with the cases. So let's see how this looks together. 1, 2, boom. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign, dear viewer. Is the disc okay? I think so. What do you think? We'll find out soon. So this inside, there is no thrills. just... Oh, it's 3 disc. So... Uh-oh. So yeah. So... Blu-ray... 4K, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of kind of shocked with it being out of the case. Maybe that's why it was $5. They're like, no one's gonna buy this for $50. The case is out. But I do know this is a new release from May. So here's I believe the Blu-ray, and then all the special features are on this disc right here. The disc art is just the Kino Lorber artwork. No thrills. Let's see if it's reversible cover. Oh, yes it is. And you know what? I like that cover. I like that cover. I don't know if I like it better than this cover, but both covers are pretty awesome. And I'm back. Just finished the film, and I got my coffee still in hand. Ah, man. Coffee always makes a film better. Always. So, what did I think about the film? Before I talk about the release by Kino Lorber, I want to talk about the film itself, because personally, it doesn't matter how great a film looks if it's bad. So that's very important to me. It's also important to me that it looks good. I don't like DVDs. I've been a Blu-ray snob for about 10 years, 15 years now. I hate DVDs. So I understand having the nice resolution with the crisp and nice sound. But if the film is bad, what is the point of owning it at all, right? So if you only care about hearing about how good the film looks, look at the timestamp in the description and jump to that. Everyone else who wants to hear if the film is good, if Vice Squad is good, stick around and I'll tell you in a moment. Vice Squad tells a story in 3 different perspectives. A prostitute, a very evil pimp, and the Vice Squad itself. The film tells a story over one night, which is one of my favorite motifs in a film, like the film After Hours by Martin Scorsese. And even though this film is called Vice Squad, the main character is the prostitute princess, and how she goes through actually a pretty bizarre evening where she starts from, it's stuff I can't even talk about on here. She starts getting clients that want really weird and bizarre requests, to a point where this one request was almost straight out of a David Lynch film. And she also at the same time is dealing with the Vice Squad coming down on her and making her go undercover with the evil pimp Ramrod. And Ramrod is a straight up villain. Straight out of something out of the Coen brothers. This guy is pure evil. He just murders, this one guy, this one paper boy, he just flips over onto the subway underground and kills him, steals his car, steals his truck, and the guy is just a evil, and I really appreciate that in a villain. I think he was a great villain, and the police officer, he was all right. He was doing his Dirty Harry, Clint Eastwood, or say Steve McQueen Bullet. He kind of looked like Bullet actually. I was getting Steve McQueen vibes the whole time. The story is good. If you're into that, like I just said, Dirty Harry, hardcore, the new wave of Hollywood in the 70s, this is right up your alley. If you like gritty crime films, this is right up your alley. I enjoyed the story. You know, it was dark, it was hardcore. There were scenes that I had to look away. Not really. But there were scenes that were kind of gruesome that I did not expect. And, you know, you should be warned. You know, this is a film about, you know, prostitution, pimp, murder. You know, it deals with dark subjects. It talks about the judicial system and how it's flawed. This is not a children's film. So if you have a kid around, I would not play it when they're there. You know, just saying. So yeah, the story gets 2 thumbs up with me. It hits all my sweet spots. It hits what I call the vibe factor, and just that alone, I recommend this film. Now, let's talk about the transfer. I think this is a beautiful film for the most part. The set design, the costume people did an amazing job. It is bright. Everybody is wearing unique clothes, cars, makes everyone look distinct. And this transfer really pops their clothes. Everyone's wearing like reds or greens or blues. And it's really beautiful. This 4K transfer really pops everything. And it's at night. So it is super grainy at times because it's a night film. You know, it takes place at night. And that's to be expected. But what is not to be expected is a couple of shots, maybe scenes that are out of focus. Now, I don't know who's at fault here, if it's Kino Lorber or if it's the original 35mm, but it's still there. It's still a fault. So, if you are just here for the, you know, demo worthy picture, this isn't it. Is it good? I say it is good. I say it's beautiful at times. But it does fall short in a select number of scenes. Very few number of scenes. Very few number of shots. But it's still there. So, the big question on everybody's mind. Is this film worth $5? Yes, it is worth $5. Absolutely worth $5. Now, if I saw this, say, at the Kino Lorber 50% off sale like it was a couple weeks ago, I don't know. Because it would have been a blind buy. And I don't, like, I do blind buys, but I try to avoid them as much as I can. You know, unless I know of the film. Like I picked up Lady Snowblood, and I haven't seen Lady Snowblood, but I know what it is. I've never heard of Vice Squad. I haven't even heard of the people in it. So I'm less inclined to watch it unless I watch a review like this, and that's why I want to make it. You know, this is a good film. If you're into crime films, Quentin Tarantino, Coen Brothers, Martin Scorsese, Paul Schrader films, like the film Star 80, this is up your alley. I would highly suggest this. This comes with a buttload of special features that you can dive into. This is a great release. Kino Lorber put their heart and soul into this, and it shows. You know, there's a couple of shots that are not the best, but I can overcome that with a great final product. So I would say go pick up Vice Squad if you can. Buy it on sale. I buy most things on sale myself, so wait for a great sale. I'm not sure if this is on the Kino Lorber summer sale going on right now, but if it is, maybe you should consider picking this film up. Thanks for watching this review, guys. It means a lot to me. I'm still having these growing pains on YouTube and trying to figure out how to talk to this camera, and it's kind of weird, you know, seeing this giant black void cylinder in front of you and in front of me and trying to make eye contact with it, and it's like talking to HAL 9000. But thank you for giving us a review. You know, if you want to subscribe, that would be great, but I'd rather you comment down below telling me if you've seen the film or not, or what's your favorite Kino Lorber 4K is, because I'm always looking forward to pick up some more Kino Lorber. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. And remember, always watch more film. Remember, it's always good to watch a film with a friend. Your wife, your boyfriend, girlfriend, or even your dog. Let's go, Petro. Let's watch this film about pimps and prostitution and violent crime. Okay?